Hi, Clifton. Welcome to our podcast. You are a solutions architect leader today with SAFE. We would love to know who is Clifton, where does he come from, and about your past experience and what are you currently doing at SAFE.
Got it. Well, first of all, thank you, Pyle, for having me on the broadcast. My background is I'm in the United States. I was born and raised in an area called Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're known for hardworking, blue collar steel mills, and football and sports, baseball. My background is really been in technology for the last over 20 years. Started off as an operational practitioner on the networking side, systems administration. And about 2007, transferred over into sales as a solution architect and as an individual contributor. Worked at various companies for cybersecurity solutions, including endpoint detection and response, vulnerability management. Even worked as a manager for a managed security service provider. And that paved my way to make it here at SAFE. I thought that my past experience in cybersecurity, specifically around understanding endpoint risk with a compliance background, um, really lent itself to our mission here. So that's sort of a brief history of my journey to get to this point here at SAFE.
Thank you so much for walking us through that, Clifton. What problem is a solutions architect team solving here at SAFE today?
Good question. So, myself and my team, what we're focused on is really supporting the customer journey and helping them to understand the importance and the value of cyber risk quantification. And then being able to demonstrate the value that our platform provides in accomplishing that goal and supporting that. So what we're really here to do is support the sales directors and sort of be the technical consulting arm of the sales team. And then we also obviously demonstrate the value of the product when we align with the business goals or the business problems of our prospects. And we also run proof of value to show the practical application of how our solution works in a more real world environment, solving those problems.
Understood. How easy or difficult would you say your role is?
The role is challenging. The role is very challenging from the standpoint that we are a global company. We're a small company, but we're a global company. So we have a very wide footprint. We work in multiple geographies, multiple verticals that all have different needs. So it's a challenge from the standpoint of sort of what we call span and control, being able to provide the support globally. It's also a challenge from the standpoint that, a lot of companies aren't aware that we're out there. They definitely have the need for what our platform provides, but they're just not that tuned in to the capabilities that we provide. So we also have to educate our customers and our prospects as to what we provide, how we fit into their long-term plans of understanding and managing risk. But I will say that the team that I have does mitigate that pressure. I have a really good, solid team, again, globally. So it's challenging, but we definitely have the skills and the resources to meet that challenge.
That's amazing. Today, Clifton, what does your day look like as a leader?
Really, it's trying to manage the team and provide them the support they need, right? I told my team when I first came on board, my job, as I see it, is to make your job easier, is to provide my team with the resources they need to get their jobs done, as well as working with senior leadership on objectives and strategic initiatives that the company has. So the bulk of my day is making sure that my team has the support they need, making sure the sales leadership has the information and support they need, and providing that in any which way I can.
All right. So if someone has to join your team today, what advice would you give that person?
Be ready to roll up your sleeves and work. It's never a dull moment. It's as I mentioned earlier, we have a challenging a road ahead of us, but it's fun. Be willing to collaborate. That's the big thing here, right? We want everyone to contribute. We want everyone's ideas, everyone's thoughts. We're a young company, so it's a really good time to join because of that. You have direct access to the leadership. Everybody's input is welcome. So someone joining my team, I would really say, A, be prepared to work together as a team, and C, be prepared, or be prepared to provide input, to provide your thought. We want thought leaders here at all levels, not just leadership. So that would be the best advice I could give someone new joining my team.
All right. When someone joins our team, they particularly look at, of course, the work that they're going to do, but also the culture of the organization. What do you resonate with most from our culture?
Honestly, I think what I just mentioned, answering the last question, the collaborative spirit that we have here at SAFE is, to be quite honest, unparalleled in my work experience. From the development team, specifically who we deal with, the development team, the PM team, the customer success team, everyone truly pulls together to do what's best for our prospects and our customers. And that spirit's not just limited to our technical teams, our HR teams that you're a part of, our finance teams. Everyone here really does exhibit the collaborative spirit that I think an organization needs to be successful. And from a cultural standpoint, that is definitely the number one thing that resonates with me. And more importantly, it's the number one thing that I appreciate.
All right. Thank you for your thoughts. What's the favorite part of working at SAFE? You've been here for a while now. What has been your favorite part about working at SAFE?
Definitely learning from everyone around me. I'm not someone who thinks he knows it all. I'm not the smartest person in the room when I come in. And truly the pace at which we innovate here, it dictates that we're all learning. And the fact that everyone is willing to pitch in to help everyone understand what we're doing, where we're going. I really, really enjoy that. The learning factor of what we're doing here, as the landscape changes, we change. Sometimes we're trying to be ahead of the curve in certain areas to meet challenges that are upcoming. So there's a constant learning process here that I really appreciate.
Amazing. What do you enjoy doing outside of work, Clifton?
That's easy. I enjoy being a husband and a father. I have two small children. I have a daughter, Marley, that's 9 years old, and my son, Grayson, 6. My wife, Shirak, and I'm a family man. I really enjoy spending time with my children and their activities. My wife is very busy with different activities outside of her job. I enjoy supporting her in that. Oftentimes that means me taking on the kids while she does what she has to do. So, I really, really do enjoy fatherhood and just being around my family and trying to be the best husband and dad that I can be.
That's so sweet, Clifton. What is one thing, and this is my last question, that nobody
Mhm.
knows about you at SAFE?
Uh, I would say probably that I'm a huge fantasy buff. I love fantasy and sci-fi, mainly fantasy in terms of reading when I do have time. I either read or listen to Audible books, and I'm definitely a huge fantasy buff. I've been reading fantasy since I was a young boy, and it's something that I really enjoy. Sort of my escape, if you will, when I need time away. Pick up a good book by Robert Jordan, David Eddings, or Brandon Sanderson, Evan Winters, some of my favorite authors, Will White, and just sort of escape into fantasy and let my mind wander. So that's probably something that the majority of individuals here at SAFE don't know about me.
Oh, that's wonderful. I clearly did not know this. Thank you, Clifton, for your time today. This was wonderful. I will do a lot more of these podcasts, and we can probably sync up on something new for next time. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.